Hi,
I'm Emily.
and I'm Mandy.
And this is our story. So we are best friends with a twist. So we met back in like 11 years ago when I was 13 and Mandy was
been
not.
28. It was not 13. No.
We actually met through church.
Yep.
And even though I was a teenager, she didn't mind me.
She liked me, and
Yeah.
she was like the only teenager on the planet that I've ever liked too, so we got along.
Yeah, we became like the best of friends.
And so because we were the best of friends, she knew a lot about me, and she knew that me and my husband tried to have children, and it wasn't happening.
So fast forward to 2012.
And
I was engaged. We were planning my wedding. I say we because she planned my wedding. I was only 18, and my older sister told me that she was pregnant, and she was not ready to have children.
And I was.
So I hooked him up.
And I adopted
Annabelle.
Emily's biological niece.
Fast forward, just 1 year later, and my sister was pregnant.
Again. And again.
Yeah.
So we said, yes, we will
Say yes to
adopt
the babies.
Andrew.
So even though we started as friends, we're basically family.
We are family. Ooh, I was a bookkeeper for 16 years. I really enjoyed bookkeeping, but I had 2 babies that I really missed when I was bookkeeping all day long.
I took cosmetology through high school. I was actually a licensed hairdresser a few weeks before I graduated. So I started doing hair when I was 16.
And that's when she started doing my hair.
She was my first client. Actually, I think I was 15 when I started doing your hair. People started paying me when I was 16 in my parents' house, and I got my first salon job, and I did hair for a few years. I worked mostly for myself. I legally opened a salon in my parents' house in 2013 or 14. It's been a little while. So I did hair for several years.
Me desperately wanting to stay home with my family, and I was missing so much of what my kids were doing, and so I started searching for something else. I was doing bookkeeping for a lady that was selling LuLaRoe, and so I knew about it. So in my search, I asked her, can Clarksville handle another retailer, and if so, can I make a living and be able to stay home? And she was like, absolutely, look at my books.
And then, so Mandy texted me, and she's like, if I start selling dresses, will you host a party at your salon? And I just immediately replied, I want to quit my job and sell dresses too.
And so I replied back, let's do this.
Yeah. So I was just kind of at this burnout phase. If I could just make a little extra money, I could go down to 2 or 3 days a week and I wouldn't be so burnt out. So this was way back in September of 2015. So I had not heard of LuLaRoe yet. There was only like 2,500 consultants at the time. I had never heard of it. I just loved dresses and thought that would be fun. That's literally why I said, let's do it together.
Yes.
But then we had to convince some other people.
Yeah, my husband was all, sure, if you can do this, then yeah, do it.
I went home that night. I was so nervous because if you know anything about LuLaRoe, it's a little bit of an investment. It's not cheap to get started. We were looking at approximately $6,000, and that's not really pocket change. So I remember we were cooking dinner together, and I was ripping salad, and he's like, "Why are you ripping it so much?" I was over shredding my salad because I was so nervous to talk to him. I said, so I mentioned LuLaRoe, and he asked me how much it was, and I said, not $6,000. He said no. And I said, but it would be fun. No. He's like, that's way too much money, and blah, you don't have time, blah, 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 blah. And so I said, well, you know, just think about it. I really want to do it. So the next day he texted me. He's like, okay, well, I decided if you work really hard, then I guess I'm okay with it. and we're hard workers.
We worked really hard.
I opened my own salon at 19 years old. We're hard workers.
Yeah. We had good motivation too. I wanted to be home with my kids. This was gonna work.
Yes.
We were going to make it happen. And it happened a lot faster than we anticipated.
Yes.
I figured maybe within the first year,
No.
within the first 6 months, we were making enough for us to get a guaranteed weekly paycheck. And so I, scared, knees shaking, put in my 2 weeks notice because I was ready.
Yep. So we started October 5th, 2015 is when our inventory hit the doorstep. We hit the ground running. By April, I don't know what day.
It was April 8th because it was the
You'd
same
remember.
day. The
She was
same
very
day
excited.
I went full time on April 8th. I gave my notice on April 8th that I was, yeah. So it's a memorable day for me.
I bet. So then I slowly kept going down in my schedule. I went down to 4 days a week, 3 days a week, 2 days a week, 1 day a week, and then by September 1st of 2016, I officially quit hair.
She's ready.
Retired. I was like, no. We knew if we were going to be doing several parties a week that we did not want to be loading and unloading inventory constantly. So Mandy had
And it's a mobile boutique, so
we needed wheels.
yes. And so my husband went on the hunt to find us some wheels, and he did rather quickly. He found it.
A month after we onboarded,
Yes,
we had a bus.
Yep, we had a bus. We had a short bus, and then we had to convert it into a boutique. That meant ripping out seats, building
Cleaning it,
racks,
yeah.
cleaning it. Oh,
Painting it. It was,
yeah. Yep, we had to paint it
had to
and
have a
sticker
makeover.
it. A major makeover. So a few months later, actually February of 2016, we moved into our mobile boutique.
And it died a lot.
A lot.
At
Like-
least half the time I had it, it was in the shop.
We had it for 2 years.
When it rained, it was great. Oh, Bessie. But fast forward to like December of 2017.
Yes, it was.
So almost 2 years into having the bus. We were at dinner with her husband one night.
And he was talking about the house across the street from us was up for rent.
And they needed someone to clean it.
And he
Like,
jokingly said, "You girls could have it as a Lula house." And we were like, "Oh, yes, we can."
Because at this point, our in-home parties were kind of on the decline. Our online parties were way on the upcline.
Yeah,
Upward.
same,
You
whatever.
know, well, our online sales were increasing, and so we needed more workspace. So we jumped on it, and that's where we're currently sitting. So by like 2 weeks later, we posted the bus for sale. It sold within 24 hours because we went on a mobile boutique. And by March, we moved in, and yep, it's been awesome.
It has been great.
Yeah. So do we still love this job? It's been almost 3 years.
Yes.
Yes, we're not going anywhere.
It is
It's still
so
fun.
fun. It
Opening
is so
boxes.
As long as LuLaRoe is here, we
are
are here.
It's a little, we're in a little deep. She quit her job of 16 years. I said goodbye to a lot of clients, so we would have to start completely from scratch if we were to get out of this. But we have no intentions
And
of
we
ever
love
getting out.
it. We
It's fun.
love it. So, yep, we're here.
Here for forever.